IU Natatorium is rich in history, the site of 13 Olympic trials in swimming, diving, and synchronized diving and swimming. And over 100 world records have been broken in this building. In 1982, the IU Natatorium was built for the Pan Am Games and quickly became a staple in the swim and dive world. However, it wouldn't be nearly as special without the help of an IU swim and dive legend.
So then they came to me and says, "We want you to design the pool." Well, I'd been around a lot of diving wells and whatnot, so I built this pool. It's a real story behind this one, and it's copied now by almost everybody. If you notice, it's got a walk there. I got that from 1972 Olympics when it was in Germany. Also, you'll see at the bottom, it's not like you see in the pool here. It's the same color as the water. You'll notice it's dark, real dark down there because you can see it. And also they put lines on the bottom so that they can see which direction they're going. Believe it or not, if they're diving like this, it was just plain, they wouldn't know which direction they're going. So we managed to put that in there. So we built it. If you notice, it's got a little, up on top of that board there, it's got a little section like there on that railing. I made that out of my own idea so that if photographers came up, they won't be looking at them right in the face. They could stand off the side and do it. Also, it's a good spot where they could direct the action that's going on in the lower tower. So came up with a lot of good ideas on how you could do a good pool. Now, this pool has been, it cost about $25 million to put this whole thing in here. And they just renovated it, and I think it cost about the same amount just to renovate it. That's the difference in money today. So that's how it got here.
Today, it is still the largest indoor pool in the country and is home to numerous high-level swim and dive meets.
Yeah, we host multiple events from USA Swimming and Indiana Swimming, as well as diving events. We host the NCAA championships, Division 1, 2, and 3. We also host Grand Prix meets and Olympic diving, Olympic swim meets we've hosted in the past. So just a host of events, all the way down to local high school and club teams.
Along with Billingsley's carefully designed aspects, there is also another famous piece of tradition in the IU Natatorium that swimmers and divers from across the nation hope to be a part of.
So the Olympic wall, this started back in the 80s when we hosted the first Olympics for swimming and diving. And as Olympians qualify for the Olympics on that final day, we have a calligrapher that will come in and they actually get to have their name added to the wall once they qualify for the Olympics. It's a very special ceremony for the Olympics, or for the athletes and their families who will watch their name be added to the Olympic wall and kind of etch their name into history here.
From '84 to 2012, there were 2 IU swimmers and divers listed on the Olympic wall, and now there were 3 more added just this year.
I mean, it's pretty crazy. I didn't even think that when I moved here that I would get as far as I have, and just to look up on the wall, I mean, seeing Jenny Thompson's name, you know, she's been a huge part of my inspiration in this whole journey, and my dad coached her, you know, and to be like going to be up there like with her, that's pretty crazy to me. And I never really thought that I would be up there on that wall when I was diving here, but I did think about it. I remember being like, wow, that'd be so cool if I was up there, and to actually have that realization that it's happening is I can't believe it.
And along with all of these names etched in the walls, each swimmer and diver that has competed or coached in this pool has a memory that stands out to them. Hobie Billingsley has witnessed nearly every major event inside of it since the day it was built and has a wealth of stories from the pool.
They've had the Olympic trials here about 7 times, something like that. But the greatest thing that ever happened here was when Bruce Kimball had an automobile accident and he was supposed to die, and he managed to come back after, this is Dick Kimball's son from the University of Michigan, came back and dived against Greg Louganis in this pool. This place was jammed. It was so emotional. I've never gone through anything like this in my life. This place was just, you couldn't get anybody in there. Seeing this kid come back from death almost to come back and dive against Greg Louganis and almost beat him. I don't remember if he won or not, but they came back because he was that good a diver. So I think that's the greatest thing I've ever seen in this pool. But the greater moments of our relating to the Olympics, most of it's happened right in this pool.
IU Natatorium just wrapped up the 2016 Olympic trials and are now looking on to their next big meet, which are the YMCA National Championships this July. For Hoosier Sports Report, this is the Road to Rio series. I'm Olivia Ray.